Choke. Engaged. Contact. People who have sense would ask, what in the world are we doing here? We're working with the fence and barn paint today from farmpaint.com. Our weapon of choice here is a DeWalt brand air pump sprayer, which is not designed for paint. It's designed to spray garden chemicals and weed killer, very thin materials, but we're adapting it to spray our fence. We did another video before about fixing our fence. This is our old Simplicity, the Simplicity. It's a Simplicity brand tractor. Nice seat, eh? Well, there's more to this baby than meets the eye. She has chains on her rear wheels, limited slip diff. She has an old retrofit Honda engine under the hood. This baby's not what she appears. She's a real sleeper. Got the toolbox going on. She's been rewired with a new instrument panel, switches and gauges. This is a water-based paint, and we thin it a bit with water. So we're going to fill these buckets with water. Some people buy or rent expensive equipment to spray this paint on their board fence. And for big projects, that would be the way to go. But we like to do things the cheap way so that we can do it on a small scale. We're using a small pump-up sprayer. It doesn't take any batteries or electricity or fuel. We just pump it by hand to get the pressure. Then we spray out the thinned paint onto the fence. Now this makes it rather thin. It has to be thin so that the nozzle on this sprayer will do its job and spray in a pattern that is effective. This means we have to come back for multiple coats on the fence, but still it gets the job done. Gets the job done and gets our fence painted with minimum expense. Got this beautiful old water hose, real black rubber kinkless hose. It's lasted us something like 10 years. We've got it cobbled together with clamps. Choke. Engaged. 12-volt power. Active. Ignition. On. Clear. One thing to note is the clothing that you wear for this job. If you get it on your hands, you're going to have some stains. You want to wear basically throwaway clothes, dark clothes, shoes that don't matter, no socks. You get this paint on fabric, you can kiss it goodbye. All right, here's a section of fence we painted yesterday. It's looking pretty good. Seems like every time I come out here to film, some great big truck comes by. Big garbage truck's on its way right now. Anyway, here's this fence. It's black. We're painting it black. Here's an example, I think, of what not to do with a board fence. This has been up a long time, and we've replaced boards here and there. What I'm talking about specifically is where the boards join. Where the boards join, there used to be a board, kind of a fascia board, directly over this, where my hand is. But the problem you get with that is that it just holds moisture back there, and it rots out the wood that's behind it. At each end, it weakens the fence. We're not going to do that on this. We're going to save money, and we're going to make the fence last longer, because we're not going to rot out the fence as quickly. Here's another example of a rotted out joint. A board coming this way joins the other board coming that way. There used to be, again, a fascia across here, and it rotted. There goes the garbage truck. There goes the garbage truck making noise. There he is. Garbage truck. You gotta wheel your garbage to the street in the country. Right as the truck makes its way off, I'll start loading this with water. Still hear the trash truck banging in the background, but that's okay. We're just putting water in. Water from the buckets into the tank. Pretty quick and easy. And we should have an exact recipe as far as how much paint and how much water, but we don't. We're winging it here. Okay, here goes some paint. Okay, that's got her. Now, if you overfill it, you have this problem where it falls out. So that's my mistake this time. Overfilled it, and it doesn't have room for the pump. Don't want to do that. Dump it out. Pump it up. I like to turn the thing over to mix the paint with the water. You don't want to push the pressure release either. You're going to pump it some more. More accidents. I've got your fence. Got this section of the fence in the frame here. And I'm going to spray it a little bit. Now when I first spray it, it'll just be water because there's water in the hose. So we'll just kind of clear that out. What do you think? What's that?
Oh, you're doing something.
Yeah, I'm filming for YouTube.
Oh, okay.
That's all right.
That one's yours then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the neighbor dealing with the trash cans. Hey neighbor. All right, so thereafter, after visiting with the neighbor about the trash cans, here we go. We'll get this spraying, kind of adjust our nozzle to get a nice pattern. Black paint comes out. It's a little thin, but it covers it, and we have to go back for, it's a thin coating, so we have to cover it again, but that's okay. We kind of enjoy it. It's kind of fun. It's like the old Tom Sawyer thing, I'll let you do it. That's the way my wife sees it, I think. I'll let you paint the fence. No, I volunteered. I didn't want the kids getting this black stuff all over themselves and all over the house. It's water-based. It comes off your skin and stuff, but you get it on clothes, buddy. It's rough. So there we go. There's the whole operation. If it gets a little weak, give it a couple more pumps. Pump it up, give it some air pressure. Yeah. Then it sprays better again for a while. Works fine. You don't need expensive equipment. Hell with that expensive equipment.